What's going on, everyone? It's Waseem here from Handsome Smiles. Thank you for joining me on another fragrance review. Today I'm going to be doing a review from the house of Ormonde Jayne, which is based in London, England. The fragrance I'm reviewing from their house is Ormonde Man. Ormonde Man was released in the year 2004 and is classified as a chypre. The nose of the fragrance is Jayne, who's behind all of Ormonde Jayne's fragrances. He's also renowned for his work with eccentric molecules. Now let's move over to the notes of Ormonde Man. At the top you're going to get bergamot, pink pepper, cardamom, coriander and juniper berries. The heart of the fragrance is oud and black hemlock. And the base of the fragrance is vetiver, cedarwood, sandalwood and musk. So those were the notes, guys, but what do I really get from Ormonde Man? When I first sprayed the fragrance onto my skin, I get a really gorgeous fresh citrus opening. The bergamot really grabs your attention straight away. Within a few minutes the scent starts becoming very spicy and woody. At this stage the main notes I get along with the bergamot is the pink pepper and the cedarwood, and in the background a very subtle but very gorgeous cardamom note. As the scent develops into the dry down, the scent starts becoming very creamy with that spicy and woody nature due to the sandalwood note. Overall, Ormonde Man on my skin is a very dry, spicy, woody scent with a backdrop of freshness as well. The freshness really stays from the start to the finish of this scent. It's absolutely beautiful. Ormonde Man is a very complex fragrance. There's a lot going on in this scent. There's a lot of facets and characteristics, and you pick up a lot of notes throughout the day. It's a scent which has a lot of freshness, a lot of spiciness and a lot of woodiness. Like I've said, it's got so many characteristics. Oman Man is a scent where you just cannot deny the quality of ingredients used. Whenever I spray this fragrance on and I'm wearing it, the notes which just scream off your skin, just scream off high quality, especially the cardamom note. It's so authentic, guys. There's a note of cardamom in La Nuit alone by YSL, but the cardamom note used in Ormonde Man is just on a completely other level, guys. It's so authentic. Along with the pink pepper, the bergamot, the sandalwood, so beautiful. All the notes are just of the highest quality, guys, all blended so well together. Incredible work. It's artistically made, guys, this fragrance. When I first bought a decant of Ormonde Man and I sprayed it onto my arm and I gave it a little bit of a sniff, I'm being completely honest, I did not like the fragrance at all. It wasn't a case of me not liking it, I just thought it was a bit bland and it was nothing special at all. And I thought a fragrance which gets quite a bit of hype and it is quite expensive, that I thought, well, this was a massive letdown. I wasn't impressed with the scent at all from smelling it on my wrist. I just thought it was quite bland. However, I started wearing the fragrance on myself and that's when I started really turning around to the scent and started understanding how gorgeous this scent was. I started to get the beautiful nuance of the woodiness and the spiciness of the scent and picking the different notes throughout the day and understanding the complexities of this scent. And fragrances should only ever be judged on when you've worn it throughout the days and you've tested it in different situations. You should never really make up your mind by spraying a scent on your wrist and smelling it, or spraying it on a card and smelling the scent itself. You should never ever judge a fragrance on that. You should really only ever judge a fragrance when you've worn the scent throughout the day and you've had that gorgeous scent cloud around you, and you can judge how the fragrance is projecting and what notes you get in and how the fragrance makes you feel. Spraying it on your wrist or your hand and then smelling it throughout the day, perfume was not made for that, in my opinion anyway. For me, a fragrance or perfume was made for you to wear, to have that beautiful scent cloud around you, to have that beautiful aura about you, and that's how you should be judging fragrances. You shouldn't be judging a fragrance from smelling it on your wrist or on a card. But moving on, after the initial disappointment, I'm a massive fan of the scent now, and for me, when I was wearing the scent, it kind of reminded me of another fragrance actually. It reminded me of Creed's Royal Oud. Now I'm not saying both Royal Oud and Ormonde Man are the same fragrance or are clones of each other, or even if they smell alike, but they did both remind me of each other. They both share similar qualities and even share the similar notes. They both share the pink pepper and the cedarwood in the opening, which then dries down to a lovely creamy sandalwood, and they both have the note of the the non-existent oud in both fragrances. Ormonde Man has oud listed in the notes, but I actually can't smell any oud. And Royal Oud also has the note of oud in the scent, but really I don't smell any oud in that scent. I just smell the pink pepper, the cedarwood and the sandalwood, if I'm being completely honest. So they both share similar sort of nuances and similar sort of notes, but Ormonde Man is definitely a fresher and lighter version of Royal Oud. So if you really enjoy wearing Royal Oud, which I do during the really colder months like the fall or the winter, then you might want to pick up Oman Man to wear during the spring and the summer, a lighter version of the same scent. And conversely and vice versa, if you like wearing Oman Man during the spring and the summer, but you want something to be slightly stronger for the colder months, then definitely check out Royal Oud as well. Moving on to the performance, Oman Man did not disappoint in this regard either. In terms of projection, for the first hour it was excellent, really pushing out, guys, especially with that pink pepper being really strong at the start. After the hour mark, it does start to settle down, and the projection is moderate. It's not beastly by any means, but it's not a skin scent either. It's very good. You do have a lovely scent cloud around you, and you do pick up lovely whiffs of the scent throughout the day. In terms of longevity, I got around 8 to 10 hours, and at odd occasions I also got close to 12 hours as well, which in my opinion is excellent. In terms of seasons, this is a scent which is incredibly versatile. I can really see this being worn during the daytime or all throughout the year, be it spring, summer, fall, autumn or the winter. But if I was just to pick one season, I think this really suits the springtime. It's definitely a daytime scent in my opinion. In terms of occasion, I really feel Ormonde Man is a scent which can be a perfect signature fragrance for that classy gentleman out there. It's definitely a fragrance which has a elegant quality to it and a very classy quality. So it would definitely be a perfect signature fragrance for that sort of gentleman. I could see it being worn during work and definitely during formal occasions as well. I think it works really well when you're wearing a white shirt. Overall rating for me, Oman Man, I think when you take into account the versatility of the scent, if you take into account the gorgeous scent itself, and you take into account the really high quality of the ingredients used and just the blend itself, I'm going to give it a high score of 4.5 out of 5. It really is a very good fragrance, definitely one to check out. It's a little bit on the pricey side, and it's a scent which I believe it's a bit hard to get if you're not from the UK itself. I'm not too particularly sure how easy this fragrance is to get in the United States or Canada or anywhere else in Europe, but it's definitely a fragrance you can pick up quite easily in the UK if you're in London. But it's a scent which I'm going to give a rating of 4.5 out of 5, a great scent. So there you have it, guys. That's my review of Ormonde Man from the house of Ormonde Jayne. If you've enjoyed this review, then please do leave me a like and a comment below. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, then please do hit that subscribe button. Until next time, my friends, see you later.